Hello, everybody. Welcome to Is This a Ghost? I'm Clayton Smith. And every week I tell a real ghost story from real history to my real friend, Patrick Dean, who does not take it real seriously, but who does really want to get out of here tonight. How's your
Uh,
week going?
it's fine. I do want to follow up on something
Oh, no.
from I think the Facebook or maybe the Discord or ooh, my fingers doing something weird.
Uh-huh. Are
I
you on peyote right now?
I might be. That's a secret of being on peyotes. You don't know if you're on peyote because the first
True.
thing peyote does is it convinces you you are
You're
not on
not on
peyote.
peyote. Yeah.
Um, so the doctor will tell me. But I at your request, at your
Mhm.
recommendation, I went and
Okay.
watched the Superman movie.
You did.
I did. I saw a movie that came out within the last 12 months. Huh.
And so, what about my recommendation where I said this is the dumbest movie I've seen in a long time? Hey,
Uh,
Patrick, go check it out.
that's
Made
what,
you think I should do it?
yeah, that's the, you said this is the dumbest movie I've ever seen in a very long time. And I said, oh, okay. So I
That's for
downloaded it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Um, yeah. So I watched it, I believe, as the director intended, on my phone on an airplane. So
Okay.
that's,
Yeah. A lot of directors are going the opposite direction.
mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
But
all like on macro scale, like Nolan and Spielberg,
mhm.
but no, Gunn is like no, this is made for the small screen.
Made for the
So
head of a pin.
exactly,
It's his whole deal.
a bunch of little angels dancing.
So what'd you think?
Just didn't like it is the main gist of it.
I
Um,
told you. I've told everyone I know as loudly as I can, don't watch this movie.
I
I wasn't joking. It wasn't it wasn't like
the
trying to trick you.
the best part was you told me that Aaron walked out after 30 minutes, and I kind of kept
Mhm.
an eye on my watch, and right at the 30-minute mark, I was like, yeah, this be right about where I'd be done with it too if I didn't have another 4 hours left on this plane.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she stood up and she went to the kitchen, which sometimes you do during. And I said, "Do you want me to
Yeah,
pause it?" She goes, "No." And I said, "What's okay? I don't mind pausing." She goes, "No, because I don't think I'm coming back."
this is I'm going to the kitchen and then into a different room
Uh-huh.
after that. Yeah.
And
So,
I strongly considered following her, but I
mhm,
thought I'm gonna give this a fair shake. I'm gonna see it all the way through.
mhm,
I regret every second of that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all the
Well,
things I was excited about, with the trailers and the cast and whatnot, none of it really panned out at all. You know.
no, no.
Um.
There's two fun parts.
Mhm,
One is where Four by Alan Tudyk's character,
uh-huh,
the robot Four,
mhm,
says he wants a name, and Superman says, "Well, Four is a name," and he
mhm.
says, "So is Gary."
So is Gary. Mhm,
Great line, great. That was the best part of the movie.
mhm.
Second best part is when Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner blows up
The
the
tanks
tanks by giving
with
the
with,
middle
with the
finger.
big yeah yeah.
That's good. I like that too. Oh, and Supergirl, the 10 seconds she was in it, she was
Mhm.
great.
That
No
was
notes for
awesome.
Supergirl.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I 30 seconds of
Mhm.
that movie
Yep.
were so good.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, that's my favorite line of the whole movie was "Thanks for watching my dog, bitch." That was my favorite.
It's like this is great.
Yeah.
And then it was
So
that again.
yeah, but no, the rest of it was quite not good. And
Mhm.
and, and I'm thinking as I'm watching it and I'm not enjoying it, I'm thinking to myself, what is it specifically I'm not enjoying about the movie?
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
slowly started to realize just these kinds of movies. I don't like them
It
anymore.
might be, as my friend Ben Wallace said, he's a strong writer. If you haven't read Ben Wallace's books, go buy them. On Instagram when I posted or Facebook when I posted about this, he made a really good point, which was he's like the movie I thought was whatever, but Superman is it sucks and will
Yeah.
always suck, and
Hmm.
Superman movies suck, and it's Superman is the issue, and it sucks.
Hmm.
And gosh, that's a great point.
Yeah. Yep.
Great point. Now you like some of the Marvel movies still, right?
Well,
Are you over those?
I haven't seen them in quite a few decades, but I hear they're still fine.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Hmm.
the only Marvel stuff I've seen, I watched like one or two of I watched that WandaVision show that
Yeah.
came out like during COVID, I think. That might have
Yeah.
been the last thing I watched from beginning to end.
You're a little
Was that
behind.
I am. That's what I
Yeah.
hear. It's what all of my coworkers tell me.
Yeah.
Um,
So if these are not the movies for you anymore, what is the movie for you? What
boy,
genre are you into now?
sleep seems to be my movie of choice at the
Okay,
moment.
so Darren Aronofsky.
Right. I don't even know, to be quite honest. I'm in this horrible milieu of 10 trillion options. Every single streaming service allows me to download every movie and watch anytime I imagine, 24 hours a day. And none of them just look very good. I don't know. They just don't, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I can tell you, we started a new show the other night
mm-hmm.
that I don't know, you will never watch, but I'll share with you anyway. It's called House of Guinness.
House of Guinness.
House of Guinness, and it is sort of what you think. It's about the Guinness family.
The beer family?
The beer family.
Really? That would have been my first guess.
Yeah, exactly right. And it's by the creators of Peaky Blinders. You ever see Peaky Blinders?
Nope.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So this isn't going to make this is going to mean nothing to you.
Great. Is Cillian Murphy in it?
No, unfortunately he's not yet, I should say.
Okay, he's in Peaky Blinders, right?
He is. That's very good.
That's the one thing about Peaky Blinders.
He's the main one in Peaky Blinders, and that's a great show. But it's like this punk rock, like 1900s Irish is kind of the deal for these creators, I guess.
Okay.
And so it's cool. And so it's like Peaky Blinders, which you don't know about,
right.
if they started a really successful brewery.
Okay.
And so far we've only watched one episode, but so far pretty good. Aaron did not walk out of that one. So that could be a thing that you look into in 15 to 20 years.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I was also excited about another movie this year. There's a movie that was supposed to be loosely based on the Rancid album And Out Come the Wolves, which is one of my like top 10 albums of all time. There's gonna be a movie like loosely based around like the spirit and like the biographical nature of that album. And that trailer finally came out, and it looks unwatchable. It looks so horrible. And I thought, okay, I keep putting my heart out there, and it just keeps getting stomped on.
What is Hollywood making for you?
Yeah, exactly. I am their target market, person with no free time and not a whole lot of spending money. So yeah. Well, do you want to hear a ghost story? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Before we do, can I tell you, so this weekend, you didn't ask, but I'll tell you how my weekend was. In my town of Virginia, this weekend is the Queen City Mischief and Magic Festival.
Okay.
Which is, as it sounds, is indeed an off-brand Harry Potter fan fest.
Oh no, I was hoping it wouldn't be that.
But of course, you can't call it the Harry Potter fan fest because JK, just in case she's in town, like checking in on the trans community or something.
Yeah.
And then she's like, wait a minute,
lifting up everybody's skirts.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
So you can't call it Harry Potter, but it's a Harry Potter fan festival. And you go in the whole town, it's a small town, and it's just like people come in, like the hotels within like a 20-mile radius are sold out for months for this weekend. Like, it's crazy. It's so many people. Yeah. Like our town, like literally quadruples in size during this weekend for this festival.
For an unlicensed Harry Potter festival. Okay.
Yeah. And most people are walking around like either like normies like me, like normal cool people. Some of them, of course, will wear like Harry Potter gear as if they're they're cosplaying, which makes a lot of sense. And then some people will just walk around wearing like I don't do Harry Potter, but I do have this costume that I want to take for a spin.
Okay.
So, for example, today, walking down the street in the it's like 80 degrees in the sunshine, there was a guy with a full Crusades armor costume.
Okay. Yeah.
Chainmail and the helmet and the white tunic with the red cross and a giant broadsword. And he just stood there for, I kid you not, at least 2 hours. Didn't move from this intersection, just stood there and leered at people from his post. So he's dead from sunstroke by now. He's got to be. So
this is like when you go to the Renaissance Fair and a bunch of people show up in like all the Ghostbusters outfits, and you're like, I guess.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
I mean,
not going to say no.
Yeah, but I can tell you don't get a whole lot of chances to break out the proton pack, and so
which I respect. I respect that. It is a lot like it's like an outside Comic-Con where no celebrities show up.
Oh boy. Okay.
This whole
not even Comic-Con level celebrities.
No, not even like low tier Comic-Con celebrities. Yeah. No MASH actors showing up for this one.
No Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World showing up for this one.
No.
He's dead though, isn't he?
I think he is.
I think we saw him. We saw him at somewhere. Where did we see him? C2E2?
I wouldn't say just saw him. That was that was for this show. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. He saw us.
Yeah,
eye contact,
we made eye contact.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep, and then stone dead. Like it was just right on
It's
the
like
table.
we were basilisks, to bring it
Yep.
back to the Harry Potter theme, and we just killed him with our eyes.
It was Boy Meets Afterworld. That's what it was.
You know who is still making the circuit now?
Hmm.
Danielle Fishel.
Oh, don't start. It's way
Mhm.
too late at night.
She's there. She's
Way too
there.
late at night.
Whew.
So when you asked what movie Hollywood could make for me,
It stars Topanga.
I'm working up a treatment. I'll work up a treatment for Topanga.
Okay, all right. Boy, the world is hungry for a Topanga movie.
If they can make an Anaconda remake, which is literally someone in the movie remaking Anaconda and then accidentally remaking Anaconda, I think somebody can make a Boy Meets World reboot just starring Topanga.
Yeah, yeah. Topanga's all the characters.
Uh-huh.
Sort of a being John Malkovich situation,
Or an
a
Orphan
little
Black
bit,
type thing. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, even better. Yeah, less weird, more sexual. Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
one. That's a good pull.
I need, give me a pen. I need a pen.
Okay.
I'm
Here,
inspired.
do you want to tell me what to write? I'll write it down.
Okay. No, we'll go back to the
Topanga.
recording. Jen,
Okay.
write all this down.
Jen, take notes. Jen, I want a full outline on my desk for a 90-minute movie about Topanga. She plays all the characters in Boy Meets World reboot by Thursday. Thank you.
And I will know if ChatGPT did it because it will be good.
Because I ask ChatGPT this every single day, and it just gets better and better. Okay, now would you like to hear a ghost story?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Now I'm ready. I'm actually ready
Bye,
this
Amy.
time.
Bye again, Amy.
Bye. Bye.
Got a lot of business in the basement today.
Yeah, well, I start early and everyone's still awake and doing shit. So
That's weird. Okay. All right. Well, let's see.
there you go.
Yep. Genesee County, New York, has been populated for a really long time.
Sure.
The archaeological record, that's what it's called, goes back 12,000 years.
People living there 12,000 years ago?
In the age of ice, my friend.
When you could be living in like
fucking Miami.
Miami, dude. I never understood that. Like when they came to the New World, the Native Americans are here, again, minding their own beeswax, and they just killed them all. It was horrible. But I didn't understand why they were like encountering them in New England. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, they came across the land bridge, right? And so they come across, they're like, we have two options. We can go east, we can go south. I guess, and if you start going east, eventually you're going to be like, we made a huge mistake, but there might be sea monsters south.
It makes zero sense.
We know there's no sea monsters this way so far. So let's keep going this way.
Like the further south you get, like food just grows places.
Well, you don't know that
12
if
months
you've
a
never
year.
seen it.
But like the further south you go, the better things seem to get. Again.
But they didn't go south. They just went east.
That's the problem. That's
the problem.
Yeah.
It is a problem. Anyway, so researchers have found a whole bunch of human-made tools, ceramics, metal, and leather, as well as a mastodon jaw, tusks, and teeth.
Okay.
So they were mixing it up there.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting real wild. So it was pretty popular even back in the Ice Age. Of course, in more modern times, relatively speaking, it was the home to what we now consider indigenous folks, specifically the Seneca Nation.
Yes, I've heard of them.
Heard of the Seneca? Good. Beginning in 1639, the Seneca led a sweeping invasion of Western New York. And they drove out all those fucking terrible tribes of the Wenro, Erie, and Neutrals. That can't be a tribe name. That's what the notes said, but I don't think that's right.
Fuck you and your beige flag.
But anyway, so there's a lot of infighting going on. And so, but the Seneca take over, and then eventually, of course, white people start mucking stuff up over here.
And that's when the Seneca really gets shown how to just indiscriminately take over land.
Yeah. It's like what you're doing has been pretty cute. Here's a blanket. And so the white folks come over. Now they make this area part of Albany County. Now they don't, of course, consult with the Seneca who own this property.
Should have a better name for it.
Yeah, definitely better. Albany County was huge. So huge. It included the northern part of New York State, all of the present state of Vermont, and in theory, extended all the way to the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, yeah.
The,
Not what I would consider county
it's a
nowadays.
big county. It's a
Yeah,
big county.
right.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
guess they didn't think to give it a limit. They're just
Hmm.
like, that's just it.
Yeah, just keep going in that direction until you hit water. That's us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Little did they know. They had so much land on their hands.
Hmm.
In 1793, the area officially becomes the territory of New York State. New York State existed, but
Hmm.
they bought the territory, and this was
Right.
done through what's known as the Holland Purchase,
Hmm.
wherein Dutch landowners in Massachusetts, is that
Hmm.
right? I
Hmm.
guess so, sold a bunch of land in Western New York to a group of developers,
Okay.
even though the land still belongs to the Seneca Nation.
Right. Hmm.
But they're like,
Wink.
here's land that we found.
Hmm.
We'll sell it to you.
Hmm.
And the developers are like, they don't know either. They could just have it. They could just
Right.
take it. So it's all cool. And then it's part of New York State. So then Genesee County is fully organized as part of Albany County breaks up.
Hmm.
It no longer goes to the ocean. And they split it up into a few counties. And Genesee County is one of them. It's fully organized in March of 1803.
Okay.
And by the 1820s, it is completely under the control of the Freemasons.
Oh, okay.
Now, the
Hmm.
Freemasons, of course, are a fraternal order
Yes. Yes. Of boys. Hmm.
of the boys
Hmm.
of bros. It traces its beginnings back to the medieval stonemasons.
Hmm.
So basically, Genesee County is being run by a Chad and all his frat brothers.
Chad's gonna be so mad you used his name on the podcast.
Chad doesn't listen to this podcast. But people hate it because they
Mm.
hate Chads. And so people are not loving this. In the 1830s, then an anti-Freemasonry movement starts to spread.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, you Freemasons, you shouldn't be in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Only devout Christians should be in charge.
How dare you worship the
So-
stone and the steel or whatever it is?
Or whatever things might have harmed our Christ at some point, we think, if this book is to be believed. So a big religious fervor runs through the whole area, which leads to Western New York State being referred to as the burned over district.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna depress property values a little bit. That's,
Among a certain set, for sure.
uh-huh.
It's called this because of all the fire and brimstone that
Mhm.
was hanging out. And we talked about this in episode 90 of this episode. Do you remember who we talked about? We talked about the New York fire and brimstone set.
Ooh, was that the oh, was that the no, I have no idea.
That was episode 90 is Cyrus Teed and the Ghosts of Koreshanity.
Oh,
We live inside weirdos who moved to Florida.
oh man,
We live inside the earth. That was a good episode.
that was pretty good.
Anyway, so while the Freemasons are nearing the end of their particular reign of
Mhm.
terror, the people in control of Genesee County, they look around and they think, you know, what this place really needs. It's a poor farm.
Okay.
There are so many pores.
Oh, like to work, not to grow them.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
no. The pores are already there. We don't need to
Oh,
grow
okay.
anymore.
Too many pores, right?
Too many pores, and the pores love animals too. So we should give them a farm.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's right. So we have another story of a poorhouse, and I have great news for you, Patrick.
Mhm.
We have had, I think by this point, it's safe to say, enough poorhouse stories that it's time to introduce a brand new "Is This a Ghost" game, and I'm calling this one Trope-a-Dope.
Audio's not coming through.
That's a Jeremy problem. I'll send it to him. So here is how Trope-a-Dope works. Patrick, I
Mhm.
want you to tell me
Mm.
3 types of businesses
Right,
besides poorhouse
right.
that you think this poorhouse will eventually become.
Okay.
And then as you tell me 3, and then we'll go through the story.
Mhm.
Every time we hit on a correct answer,
Mm-hmm.
you'll hear, let me find this 1 second here. You will hear ding. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And that's it. So, and then we'll see if you get 3 out of 3 by the end. So,
Okay.
3 guesses.
Number 1,
Mhm.
mental hospital.
Mental hospital. Okay.
Okay. Number 2.
Mhm.
Ooh. School. Yes, school.
Okay. Cool.
I did mental hospital. School. Ooh. Textile factory. Got to be that. Textile factory. Yep. That's my 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mental hospital, school, and textile factory. All right, let's see how it goes.
All right.
Good
Pretty
luck,
excited.
Patrick, on your first round of Trope-a-Dope. I know you can't hear it, but it's
Still, yeah,
makes
still
me
doesn't come
happy. All right. So here we go. The Board of Supervisors for the County of Genesee met on December 4th, 1826, in order to make a plan to open this poor farm, this poorhouse.
through. Mhm.
They chose a stagecoach tavern and decided to convert it.
Oh, okay. Well,
You thought,
no one's using this.
yeah,
Stagecoaches are the way of the past.
that's right. It's 1826.
Yeah. Pretty soon, we are going to have flying cars or just cars or
Sure.
flying.
They thought, why have ale when you can have pale, malnourished children working in a field? so they used a tavern as poorhouse. And it makes some, like, taverns at this time were also like hotels, basically. Where you could
Oh,
stay,
sure.
you know.
Yeah. They were
So-
cultural touchstones, is what they were. That's really it.
absolutely, absolutely. So the door, so they convert this 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 tavern to a poorhouse, and the doors open on January 1st, 1827.
Oh, January 1st in upstate New York, huh?
Uh-huh.
Boy.
Do you see any qualms with
I don't see an issue with that at all. I bet the weather was spectacular.
Uh-huh. Now you may be thinking it's a pretty quick turnaround to take a tavern and turn it into a
Yeah,
a
I'm really-
poor farm.
Really wondering why they didn't wait till the spring, quite frankly, but that's fine.
Yeah. So we're the first round of inmates. Maybe you think, how did they manage to turn that around so quickly? And I have an answer for you. Here's an excerpt from the official announcement in the Batavia Times newspaper. Quote, the overseers of the poor of the several towns of the county of Genesee are requested in all cases of removal of paupers to the county poorhouse to send with them their clothing, beds, bedding, and such other articles belonging to the paupers as may be necessary and useful to them. So they didn't have to outfit anything.
Mm-hmm.
They said, you can send us your poor people, but you
Yeah.
also had to send us their beds.
Mm-hmm. Send us your poor and their huddled masses and bring them both in.
Yeah, all of them together, but only together.
Mm-hmm.
So the Genesee Poor Farm catered to a discerning sort of customer. The announcement invited, quote, habitual drunkards, lunatics, paupers, state paupers, or vagrants.
It's like a Motley Crue concert. I love it.
And in practice, this meant that the poor farm was filled with orphans,
Mm-hmm.
the elderly,
Mm-hmm.
the physically and mentally disabled,
Mm-hmm.
and former convicts.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Feeling pretty good about one of my guesses coming up.
Now, the title Poor Farm was a bit of a downer
Mm-hmm.
as far as monikers go. So folks around town just took to calling it the Old County Home.
Okay.
And it went okay for about a year. But in 1828, the county board of supervisors was like, you know, we should think about separating the lunatics from the orphans. 'Cause they're-
Interesting. Orphans on one side, lunatics on the other. I'm feeling excellent.
We
Excellent.
just keep getting more orphans, the more lunatics we put in this gen pop. So they build a brand new stone building for the confinement of lunatics specifically.
Mhm.
But they also decide, hold on, we're not there yet. They also decide to use it as a repository for paupers who are committed for misconduct.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Like
lunatics
a
and
like a
also-
debtor's prison. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All residents of this location, no matter why they were there, all of them were referred to as inmates. And the farm was, quote, a self-sufficient working farm and woods. Now,
Okay.
what work do you think Woods is doing?
Was giving the insane people a good place to hide when they escape from their side of the building.
Yeah. It spanned over 200 acres.
Ooh.
Oh, here's a note. So the trees provided fuel for fires. I
Okay.
guess that makes sense.
Mhm.
All this, the fact that it's a going farm, it's got wood, it keeps the cost low, which ends up being about $1.08 per week per resident,
Okay.
which
Not bad.
today is about $28.
That's I was going to guess. $30.
Not bad. Everyone who was physically able-bodied worked the farm. They raised cows, pigs, draft horses, chickens, and ducks.
Hmm.
They also farmed both vegetables and fruit. They canned jams, jellies, and meats. There was a bakery, and there was even a wood shop where coffins were made.
Are we caught up yet? Can we make another stool? No, not even close.
No,
Okay,
no.
fair enough.
We're 6 months out from
Yeah.
stools. So look at that stack of bodies like cordwood over there.
You could sit on your father's casket for a few minutes if you want. You take a break. That's
Take a little load off.
about it. But
They did also the research made it clear that the coffins were mostly for people living in the home who died.
sure.
But they also did sometimes sell them for profit to undertakers. So self-sufficient indeed. If someone died while they were an inmate, of course, the family would come collect the body. But if there's no family, or if the family just abandons them, the county would bury the dead on the property, which is
Of course.
common practice.
Got all this ground.
200
well.
acres. I mean, come on. Who's gonna?
Yeah.
No one's gonna. This is nothing. No one's gonna miss these bodies. In 1886 proceeding that has been unearthed states, quote, the burying ground we have improved by building a fence in front and grading and leveling the ground as much as could be done without injury to the graves.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, a fence in front so people didn't have to see the gravestones anymore.
Yeah.
Can be a little disheartening.
And keeping out the coyotes a little bit.
Yeah.
For the digging.
Just from the front, though.
Just from the front. Dig in the back if you want.
Yeah,
That's fine.
It's actually Wile E. Coyote we're trying to keep out of here, and he.
We did. So when we say fence, we just put up a big wall and we did paint a fence on it, and he runs into it every time. It is hilarious. So we do know from this proclamation there was a cemetery in the backyard. What we do not know is where the cemetery was. There has been no actual cemetery register or plot map discovered yet. So we know there's a lot of dead bodies on this property somewhere. No idea where.
Okay.
At some point, the name is changed from the Genesee County Poorhouse officially to the Rolling Hills Asylum, which is way nicer. I think the asylum part is tough.
Yeah, sure.
Rolling Hills are so nice. This is what the property is known as today. The Poor Farm itself had a pretty good run. Actually, it operated until at least almost until the end of the 19th century.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see. What do we? This is a quote. The insane were also housed at the county home until 1887, when the Board of Supervisors agreed to send persons suffering with acute insanity elsewhere in the state. So
Elsewhere.
for 60 years or so, it's just like, go.
We're going to open up the gate, and you're not going to be here anymore. That's how it's going to work.
So much land in New York. Just go. So for 60 years, they had these mentally unwell folks who sort of mixed in with orphans and with old people. For they're finally like, what if we just send them to a place where they could just like go get special help, which is code for electrocution.
Yeah.
But still not. It's not a mental institution. It's still a poorhouse.
Okay. All right.
No points at this
I
point.
did hear it referred to legally as an asylum, but that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait to cash in these chips.
Okay. It's still 1887.
Lots of time.
So, soon the county's like, if we're gonna fund insane asylums, we can't also keep funding poorhouses.
Oh,
we have to choose our favorite. What's our favorite one? And they choose asylums because like at least there we get to shock people a lot. That's so fun. So right around 1900, the county poor farm goes up for sale. All the orphans inside were turned away. The old folks were finished off with shovels, and I assume, and that is the end for the Genesee County poor farm. But it's a good set of buildings.
Sure, of course.
Lots of really gross bedrooms. And also by this point, there were shackles in the basement.
Very convenient.
So good if you want to shackle someone to a basement.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have the shackles. That's an important part.
Mm-hmm. Do you like veal? That's where veal comes from.
It's a lot to unpack there.
Who doesn't like a veal parmesan on a Friday night in New
Hey,
York City?
it's me,
Who
Vito.
cares where it comes from?
No.
It's coming from in the basement of the asylum.
Okay, it's the cow asylum.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't ask a question. No. It's not long. Let's see. Someone buys it then and turns it into an infirmary. You don't have regular hospital on your list.
Yeah, I see. Unfortunately, when I said mental hospital, I thought I really wanted to do like retirement home and hospital, but I thought mental hospital. I kind of I aim too squarely to the middle.
You
That
did.
was
Now
my
you
problem.
had three. You had three.
I did have three guesses.
Opportunities. You could
Correct,
have
yes.
used those three. You could
I
have used
could have. I
hospital,
could have.
old folks home, and mental hospital.
I could have.
Instead, you went mental hospital, school, and I can't read my own writing here.
Textile factory,
Textile factory,
which is looking less good by the moment.
But we'll see. It's a long time to go. Let's see. So someone turns it into an infirmary. Yeah. So it's not long then that our old friend tuberculosis comes roaring through New York. And so then after hospital, it becomes specifically a tuberculosis hospital.
Okay, all right.
And
It's either upgraded or downgraded to tuberculosis hospital.
It's hard to say which way it goes. It's like if you have a specialty, that's fancy. But it is
Absolutely.
tuberculosis. So
Right.
I don't know. Here's a fun fact.
Wham!
Last week, as we record here, new cases of tuberculosis were verified in both Alabama and Virginia.
Oh, interesting.
The one in Virginia is literally one county north from where I live. Tuberculosis is back.
Oof.
Friends, I would like to remind you, if you're listening, we are just about one solid year away from the midterm elections. And we've got a lot of fucking work to do.
And just so you know, tuberculosis is on the ballot. So
it's wild to say that, but here we are. We've all played a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, except Patrick, of course. And we all know, except for Patrick, we can't go back. Can't go back to Red Dead Redemption 2 times. Anyway, so it operates as a tuberculosis hospital into the 20th century. And when tuberculosis begins to subside because of medical science that seems fucking unimpeachable, suddenly times get tough for the hospital's balance sheet. And so the building becomes a nursing home.
Oh, I was gonna guess old folks home. Damn
You
it!
really biff. Do I have a biff?
I know.
That sounds right. Yeah. So it becomes a nursing home, but right before it became a nursing home, there was a brief stint as a full-on insane asylum.
Thank you. Whoo, man. I was not gonna be able to
You know.
survive not getting any of them.
Did you hear ding?
I did. I heard a little ding. I was talking over, which didn't help.
You can hear ding. Okay, so you can hear this.
Ding. Yes, quite loud.
You can't hear. Can you hear this?
I can hear. It sounds like it's being played backwards underwater. Is that a problem?
It's not ideal. It's just weird that you can hear one and not the other. They're both from the same exact source.
Interesting.
Huh.
Doesn't sound like an us problem.
That's correct. That's my favorite kind of problem, is a Jeremy problem. Anyway, so we got mental hospital. Check it off the list.
Thank you.
Good job. Let's see. Where are we here? So then it's nursing home. That goes great for a while, probably.
Sure.
Until people realize eventually that like sending their parents to a dilapidated tuberculosis hospital probably isn't like the kindest form of generational gratitude.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the economy, right? It depends on how much money you have.
That's true.
There's a place for everybody, and sometimes your place is an abandoned tuberculosis hospital.
Sometimes your place has bloodstains on the concrete. I don't know. So that business fritters out eventually, and the building becomes abandoned.
Okay. I should have guessed abandoned.
You should have guessed abandoned. And here's what the main building looks like today. Let me show you this here.
Still looks quite sharp. There's
You
even
think so?
there's even a sign. Well, I mean, the lighting isn't helping, but there's even like a sign in front that looks new. Unless that's the
uh,
realty sign.
I
It
mean,
might be the
let's
realty
see.
sign actually.
It's like a church sign. Here's, I don't know. It's nice. It is. They do ghost hunts here, and I
Okay.
think that might be what the sign is
Yeah.
for. But you think this looks cool? You're in.
You know, yeah. You know what? I think so. I think I'm in.
Okay, be brave. All right.
I think I'm in on this. It's
All
at
right.
least two wings. I've always wanted a house with wings, and there's some
Hmm.
sort of belfry in the middle,
There is a
which,
belfry.
whenever you can't make the mortgage anymore, it gives you an option. So,
Okay. I will let Amy know that when it's time to shuffle you off somewhere, you may be interested in this hot spot. So now I mentioned the cemetery exists somewhere on the grounds, right?
mhm.
Looking through the death records, it is estimated that there are about 1,700 bodies buried somewhere on this property.
Seems like a lot to misplace.
It's quite a few.
Hmm.
And here are,
Seems like you can just walk around and see like where the grass is growing the best, and be like, it's probably down over here.
that's
This is
probably,
probably
yeah,
it.
this is well fertilized.
Hmm.
Here's the stories of some of those folks. In the early days of the farm, there was a resident there named Roy,
Hmm.
and Roy suffered from extreme gigantism,
Oh,
which was caused.
suffered, you say?
Or did he wreak suffering?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we all saw where you're going with that. You weirdo. This was caused by a tumor on his pituitary gland.
Hmm. Oh, like Robert Wadlow.
Yes, just like Robert Wadlow.
Okay.
And
I
this
assume
gentleman,
I assume you had to learn about Robert Wadlow in school because of your grotesque height.
they said, "Hey, listen, the taller you get, the more compelled we feel to teach you about Robert Wadlow." They said, "Have you been to Ripley's Believe It or Not
Yeah.
in Branson yet?"
Yeah.
And
Like
that was the first time
nobody like accidentally hit you in the pituitary gland with a hammer when you were 6, right? Like that
that what
didn't
happened to
happen to you?
Robert?
No, it was some sort of genetic issue with the
That's
pituitary gland.
insane.
It still happens today. Like it's extremely not extreme, but it's somewhat common today. But it's like a 5-second surgery to fix it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
um,
I mean, that seems necessary because there are no more good circuses.
right,
So,
exactly.
like, what are you going to do with that?
Yeah, they're all like kind of shameful circuses or like
Yeah.
you know equal opportunity circuses.
And that's so boring.
Like I'm sorry, I'm here for the grotesque. I like.
What do you like?
Um,
Go on, finish that.
have,
Finish
have you
that.
have you read Geek Love?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
Have I
that's
read
all I
Geek
want.
Love?
That's what I want.
I've never
Just-
been so horrified and enthralled in my life as
I-
when I read Geek Love.
I've never read a book so fast for 2 different reasons in my whole life.
Please be over. It's so good. Please be over soon. It's so good. He was also, oh yeah, so he was big. So he was sent to live at the asylum when he was 12 years old, and he died there at the age of 62.
Hmm.
He was there for a long time, and he was a gentle man. And today, visitors sometimes see a very large, like hulking shadow thing lurking through the halls, and that's Roy.
Oh, okay.
To put a bit of a finer point on how nice he was, though, the current owner of the building, whose name is Sharon. Sharon was walking around the building one day and saw a rat in the infirmary.
Oh,
And it scared her.
sure.
She runs away.
Mhm.
The next day, she goes back to the building and she finds the rat dead on the front stairs with blood oozing from its mouth as if its neck had been snapped.
Oh, wow.
And next to the rat was a humongous bloody human handprint.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't game up until the handprint part.
Yeah, the
obviously.
handprint is
Yeah.
it really does sell it.
Mhm.
Sharon, of course, believes it was Roy who killed the rat for her.
That's nice.
He's so nice.
Well, I mean, that
He's
story,
Lenny.
there's layers
he's-
on that story.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's of Mice and
Yeah.
Men asylum
Yeah,
version.
he petted the rat a little too hard, it sounds like.
Yeah. So another true story from the asylum is about a nurse named Emmy. Emmy was known to be quite cruel to her patients. She was also said to have performed black magic on the residents themselves.
Hmm. Okay.
Which is not what you want from a medical professional.
No, I mean, unless there's no other option.
It's what you want as a last resort from a medical professional. Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, like right up until the moment they cured tuberculosis, those were your options, really.
All
I
right.
mean, it was yeah.
Put a chicken inside me. I don't know. Let's try it. Roll the dice. So people say she still walks the halls of the asylum today, and she will laugh at them and then swipe at people with her sharp fingernails, sometimes drawing blood.
Ooh. Ugh.
Yeah. Many people on the maintenance staff will not go into the building alone,
Mm-hmm.
specifically for fear of running into Emmy, because she's a real bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Another ghost in the building is Hattie. When you walk past Hattie's room, you might hear her shout, "Hello!" Even though she's, of course, very dead and has been for a long time. Hattie was a blind patient who used to shout, "Hello!" To get the attention of nurses out in the hallways.
Hmm.
And she still does it today.
Okay.
She doesn't know that she's dead because she can't see. She's like, I don't have a clock or a calendar. Hello, please.
It's still Tuesday. It's not.
There is, of course, a morgue in the basement,
Mm-hmm.
which is obviously a hotbed of paranormal activity. Down there, you'll hear a lot of disembodied voices, and sometimes visitors are shoved to the cold tile floor by invisible hands. But the most common haunting at the Rolling Hills Asylum is from the shadow people. In the hallways of the old men's ward, you're likely to find shadowy figures melting forward from the walls and staggering toward you very menacingly in a way that is pretty scary. According to owner Sharon, quote, "This is where we see a lot of shadow people. When you look down toward the infirmary section, you start to see shadow people, and they could look at you and I solid. They can be light gray, medium gray, dark gray, or pitch black." So it's a grayscale.
Sure. Yes.
So,
Yeah. I'm familiar with how that works. Okay. Yeah.
They could be normal human shaped or anamorphous shapes. So it could be people, or it could just be shadows.
Sure.
Let's see. They come in and out of doorways, walk across the hall. Sometimes they'll poke an arm or a leg out. Sometimes they'll crawl on the floor, and that can be creepy, especially if you're sitting on the floor during investigation and one is coming at you, because you can actually see the shadow moving toward you.
Why is she sitting on the floor during an investigation? Sounds very lazy.
I don't,
You know?
I don't know. Bring a stool.
Yeah. Yeah. Sit down, eat your protein bar. Really?
Sit on this coffin right here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Why are there no stools in this place?
God damn it. So many coffins, no stools. But that is the story of the Rolling Hills Asylum in Western New York State. By the way, I'll tell you, if we ever do another live show, I think we should. I found someone that we should take some notes from in terms of marketing. Show you these guys who I don't know who is this. I don't know who these Wraith. I don't know. I'll just show you. You
Sure. Yeah.
just here you go.
I'll be the judge. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah.
So
This
I like a lot of what's going on here.
this
You wanna
looks like a flyer for every Mexican discotheque in Chicago. By the way, this is. I'm looking at some. Is this just like a promotional?
It's like a wrestling promo or a DJ promo.
Yeah. It's got two of the ghost hunters. I assume both beefcakes.
So beefcake.
Absolutely. The whole thing's done up in like a hot pink. Obviously, hot pink with neon green accents. And then they've also lit up the asylum with hot pink and green accents below them,
as if there are like neon tube lights running around.
Yeah.
Which I don't think are true to
that doesn't seem like probably. But yeah, and then in the background, some sort of like Northern Lights skybox that's very like exciting and otherworthorldly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
These guys are definitely gonna kiss, right?
oh, I think so. I think
like
so.
that's part of the show.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as we record, looks like the final night of Wraiths of Rolling Hills was last night.
Oh no!
Unfortunately. Yeah.
It's too bad.
That's really a shame.
It's too bad. Wraiths of Rolling Hills. Join the guy. Like, it doesn't even say who these people are.
Yeah,
Join the guy.
Yeah, these are these are just generic beefcakes. I think that show up.
We'll pay you $20 each to pretend to know stuff about ghosts. What do you think, Beefcake?
No bullshit. We both get $20.
Well, you got us over a barrel again, Chad. Oh boy. So we want to consider that for our next live show poster. But anyway, so that is the story of the asylum. So if we're looking at Trope-a-Dope, the first results, you got one, which is really good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, school was not right, and then textile factory was very.
That
That's
was
very
I
good.
was
So
I was reaching at that point. What I really had wanted to do, I said mental hospital, and then I immediately thought, well, no, but I also want regular hospital, and I also want like, retirement home. But I thought, well, that would be, I feel like I'd be,
yeah,
kind of trying to focus too much on one specific result and
yeah,
cover all
those were the
bases.
three that we were looking for
And
specifically.
unfortunately, that would have been the correct answer. So got to go with the
Yeah,
gut. Next,
yeah.
I learned my lesson. Next time on Trope-a-Dope,
Okay, you're gonna
going
be
with the gut.
ready.
Going with
All
the
right,
gut.
very good. Well, Is This a Ghost is a production of Smith Show Media. And if you like what you hear, we should say we have a whole truckload of bonus content loaded up on Ghost Plus. We should actually, and speaking of that, this is
Yeah.
a sidebar. We should do a ghosty soon, I think. It's been a little while. We do have a lot of them up there. And also we have a lot of Smith Show is up there. And it's we have the intern show, Oops All Interns
Hmm.
is there. We've got some fun stuff, but we really should do another ghosty soon. But go check it out. Isthisaghost.supercast.com, or you go to our website, isthisaghost.com, and find the link there. Either way, it's like $6 a month, maybe 7.
I don't
Should
know.
have looked that up. It's been so long since I've cared vocally. And so anyway, go check it out. It's really fun, and you can just do it for a month if you want, and then just unsubscribe. We don't care. We
Mhm.
don't care. Just give me a reason to tell Ryan, like, someone new subscribed this month, so you can please stop complaining. The notes this week were taken by me, Clayton Smith. All the funny jokes are from Patrick Dean. Our audio editor is Jeremy Montoya. Our video editor and website manager, I guess is a good word for it, is Jen Swanson. Our social media team is Kai Valonis, Jen Jones, Sam Murdoch, and our merch is from Fox and Quill Studio. And we do have some really excellent merch up on isthisaghost.com. Go check it out. That's it for us for now. But I'll tell you, if your family ever tries to send you to an old former insane asylum to quote unquote rest, I think you need to say no, or else you will be the feature of next week's episode of Is This a Ghost?